I had to pack up really quick. I've officially been banned from this area for 72 hours. I don't have any map or route planned. I'm doing this completely spontaneously. Oh, I just slipped. I think I'm gonna retreat. I low-key just got chased by a pack of cows. This view is incredible. And it is lit. Woo. Let's unwrap this. That is delicious. Hi everyone. Today I'm hiking in the Peak Districts of the beautiful English countryside, and I've already begun. I've got my backpack with me and I'm hiking along a river right now. I'm also going to be stopping to make food, caveman-style, or rather cavewoman. And yeah, I'm really excited. It's the late afternoon, but the sun is still out. It's warm, even though I do have a hoodie on, just in case it gets colder. I'm going to take you guys with me and see how it goes. I've already passed this really cute little stream going through the path. There's just something about being in nature that makes you instantly feel better. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I love it. On my way here, I was driving through the Peak Districts, and I have to say it is really beautiful out here. Definitely worth visiting if you're in the UK. I have to say my backpack is quite heavy and pretty big because I've got grilling stuff, I've got some wood and some food as well. So I'll take you guys along the way and show you where I'm hiking. Right now it's just the foresty bit and it's really beautiful. I know I keep saying that, but it is true. Just going over some rocks right now. Let me show you guys the view so far. This place is called the Padley Gorge, and I have to say so far I'm really impressed. I came here once before, a few years ago, and I'm glad that I've returned. The way the light is shining through the trees right now is so nice. It gives a really nice ambiance. Let's keep going. I'm just coming up to the river, I think. I think I'm gonna have to cross it perhaps. Or maybe I can get a little bit closer just to show you guys. Oh wow, that's incredible. It's like an entire tree that's just fallen down. It's huge. Maybe I can climb on it a little. Even though this isn't a tree climbing video. Let's see. Whoa, this is so cool. Look at all those thick branches. Incredible. Just gonna climb my way down. Definitely testing my balance right now. Alright, let's go find the river, because that's really what I want to look at. Ah, there it is. Oh, I just slipped. Just slipped on my way down here. Gotta be careful not to twist an ankle. Usually for hiking I'd wear hiking shoes to give some ankle support, but I only had my gym shoes today. Oh, this is so nice. Water is so peaceful. I wonder how cold the water is. Oh wow, yeah, quite fresh. Oh, that's so refreshing. So nice just to put my hand in. Let's just explore this a little bit. I'll just have a seat and admire the water. Oh wow, I think there's a little waterfall back there. I'm gonna go check it out. Ooh, it's quite slippery here, so I've got to be careful. There we go. It's so loud, but it's so beautiful. Okay, that was our first mini waterfall. Woo. Kind of balancing here. Trying not to drop you. I'm gonna try and find the trail. So I've just spotted a really cool little bridge that's going over the river, and I'm just trying to figure out whether I should try and make my way down there or stay on this trail, which is going further along the river up that way. I don't have any map or route planned, so I'm doing this completely spontaneously and just making an adventure of it. So hopefully I don't get lost and I actually find my way back. This pathway actually leads to a little cove or quarry, I guess. Let's check it out. That is so beautiful. I'm just wondering whether I'll see some frogs, because last time I came on this hike, I found this tiny little frog and I held it in my hand, which was so adorable. So I'm hoping to spot another. But the last time I came, it had been raining, so it was a little bit more wet. Oh, there's a squirrel. Hi, squirrel. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's looking right at me. Hi. What are you chewing on? Alright, so I think I've decided to stay on the trail that I was on. I think that way over the bridge kind of cuts across and maybe cuts the hike short, so I'd rather just keep going. This is the climb that I've got to make. And we've got all these amazing plants, all these ferns and trees. Wow, look at that drop. We're gaining some height, which is cool. That down there is the river. Ooh, nearly tripped. Alright, I've got a choice to make now. I either go that way or this way. I think I'm going to keep going that way. There's also a street that's running along the side up here, so I'm not completely isolated. Eventually, I'm gonna try and find a spot to cook some food. I'll try and make it a little bit off trail so that no one disturbs us. So I've reached the main road here, and I'm gonna follow the trail back into the forest. And this is the sign right here, Padley Gorge. Though I'm not sure if it's Gorge or George. And please keep to the paths. Do not climb the walls. Keep dogs on leads. Observe the bylaws on the back of this notice. On the back it says TBC, which I think means to be confirmed or something along those lines, so that's funny. Alright, I'm gonna keep going this way. There's a nice little stream running along here. Just walking along this pathway next to this beautiful old wall. And it's going along the main road, so you can hear cars whizzing by. But on the other side, you can also hear the stream running along. So now I could climb over this wall and head up there, or I could follow this path which takes me along the river. Okay, I've decided to go over this wall and follow the path up here, because I think this is the longer way, or the one that goes around anyway. Ugh. think a fly went in my mouth. Some pretty flowers. Oh wow. This is pretty interesting. So we've got a hollowed out tree trunk and people have stuck pennies into it all around. I've no idea why, but if you know what that means, let me know in the comments. The rock formations here are so beautiful. Oh wow, I think I just found maybe an old stone wheel or something like that. This is how thick it is. So it definitely belonged to something because this little circle here is definitely not natural and is perfectly circular as well. That's so interesting. I wonder what that was used for. So I think I'm finally making it out of the forest area. I can see an edge or a sort of cliff formation and it looks absolutely stunning. I'm excited to show you guys the view. There's this beautiful little wooden bridge crossing the river. And I can see some other hikers taking a break and sitting in the grass. Wow, this view is incredible. So there's quite a few people sitting along the river, picnicking. They've parked up at the main road and just come down here. This forest right here is where I came from, and this is where we're going. I also love this evening atmosphere where the sun is setting slightly and people are just relaxed. It's really nice. It's not as cold as the other stream. There's some cattle grazing up on the hill. I think I'm gonna go say hello to the cattle. So let's cross over this river and see if they come towards me. Whoa. And here they are. In my experience, cows can be friendly, but if you get too close, they do kind of get aggressive. But I'm just keeping my distance right now. However, these cows seem quite inquisitive because they're actually coming towards me. I'm just gonna creep up a bit closer. Oh, scratching its head on the tree. That's very cute. This cow is coming close as well. All of them are actually. So I think I'm gonna retreat. Wow, it's coming closer quick. Ah. Oh my god. It was right behind me. They are not shy. Okay. I low-key just got chased by a pack of cows. And now they're just chilling at the river, drinking some water. I'm gonna keep going. Those cows really chased me. Like I said, don't get too close to cows. They can be moody. No pun intended. So I'm just at this very shallow basin of water and I've spotted so many little tadpoles. It's incredible, they're everywhere. You can see just a bunch of them there huddling together. I remember fishing them out of this little lake, or rather wasn't a lake, more of a fountain where I grew up for a science project as a kid, and then setting them free, of course. They're gonna hatch into little frogs. I wish I could spot a frog around here. I'm sure there's many, but I'd have to take some time to really look around and maybe catch one. By the way, the view is absolutely incredible here, and I'm really enjoying the evening sun. It's not too hot, but still very mild, so I'm not sweating too much. and it's just really nice to get out in the fresh air. Another duck, just enjoying the river. This is the trail right now. It is so beautiful. There's someone jogging along the trail. So I've just come out from there and I've ended up at a main road. And I'm just gonna cross it real quick to go up that path. So this is where I've just come from. And I'm just gonna head up to these little cliffs to get a better view of the countryside. There are so many fern up here. Wow, what a view. But I want to see the view from the very top. There we go. And we made it. Wow, this view is incredible. That was the main road right there. And I can even see a sort of castle manor house in the distance through the trees. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. Right there. So yeah, I'm gonna have a seat and just enjoy the view for a bit. Wow, this is cool. I've just spotted this engraving in the side of this huge rock. I think there's some more there. Not sure what that says, but this one definitely says third. I think at least, although I don't know what the third refers to. Or maybe that was an I. Someone definitely went to great effort to engrave that there, so that's interesting. So I'm just walking to this other cliff, or trying to at least, because I'm wondering whether I can set up to cook something a little bit off trail. We'll see. There's still quite a few people out hiking, even though it is evening time, which is pretty cool actually. It's nice to see people enjoying nature, enjoying the sun. So I've just spotted a cave, I think, right over there where those people are walking towards. So I think we're gonna go check that out next. The ground is a bit more wet here, so my shoes are getting a little bit soaked. Oof. That rock is a bit unstable. Made it. This is so pretty. Okay, onwards. Wow, it is so muddy here. Can hear people over there. So I'm coming up on the cliff edge right here. We're definitely getting closer. So I've made it onto the cliff, and I don't think I can go to where the cave was, but, well, I don't even know if it was a cave, but I am making it slightly off trail up the side of the cliff and hopefully onto those rocks up there. Just making it to the top right now. I'm slightly out of breath. Do have a heavy backpack on, so my legs are getting slightly tired, but hopefully I'm gonna find a spot where I can cook and take a break. Okay, so now that I'm at the top of this cliff, I'm thinking that this would be a good place to set up a little barbecue. Maybe just amongst the rocks here, as there's no plants and it's a little windy, but I'm still gonna try. All right, let's set this up. So I brought some wood with me, just kind of stacked the wood in here. And this is a raised grill. Just need to figure out how to set this up. So that's practical. Now I need to find the lighter and the lighting stuff. Okay, so I brought a starter log and some fire lighters, and of course a lighter as well. And I'm just going to stack these wooden pieces in here. I've never actually used a natural starter log before, so it says do not remove from wrapper. Wait, what? Oh wow, okay, it says do not use in a barbecue or for cooking/roasting purposes. For outdoor fires, camps, fire pits, ensure bare earth, blah blah blah. Okay, actually, I'm not gonna use this because it's not suitable for cooking purposes. So instead, I'm gonna use these fire lighters. And it is lit. I'm just going to wait for these wooden pieces to burn down to coal, and then I'll place the food in. And I'm gonna prepare it in the meantime, so I'll show you guys what I brought. I just remembered that I actually brought marshmallows, so I'm gonna roast some while the fire is still lit, and there's a lot of flames going about the place. So I'm gonna find a little stick or something like that to put this on and roast it. So I think I'm gonna just break off a twig here and use it. Oh, actually, oof, yeah, no, I got it. Just gonna stick it on here, just like that. Ooh, it's definitely roasting. Because it's so windy, the flames are kind of going everywhere. Woo! Okay, that is one roasted marshmallow. Okay, I'm gonna try and do the other side. So I kind of burnt this marshmallow. Maybe if I remove the outer crust. Oh yeah. It's nice and soft in the middle. Ah, sticking to my fingers. Okay, I'm just gonna bite down. This is delicious. It's really good. Gonna try roast the other side a bit more. It's hard to not burn the marshmallow. I don't even mind the burnt bits, to be honest. This is a really nice snack after hiking for so long. Okay, the wood is burning nicely and I'm gonna prepare the food now. So I brought some pre-prepared vegetables and sweet potatoes, which are in here. And then I've got some seasoning, and this is the fish that I'm gonna cook. So these are just some haddock fillets. And I'm gonna start by drying them off. So I'll just place that there. I've got my rubbish bag. Ooh. The fish sauce went everywhere. Gross. Got some salt right here and some pepper and some thyme.
Okay, stop.
Alright, I'll just flip that over and do the same thing. I also brought some garlic cloves and some butter, which I'm going to put on top before wrapping it in foil and then putting it on the barbecue. Where's the butter? Where'd I put the knife? Oh. There we go. Some garlic cloves. So, just gonna put these whole on top so that they kind of caramelize and cook with the fish. Okay, perfect. Let me show you the finished product. I'll probably put this right on the embers once this has burnt down a bit more. All right, let's enjoy the view. I might as well roast another marshmallow while I wait. So, I'm trying to be more patient with this one and not burn it to a crisp. Look at that. Really nice and golden. Mmm. So good. Crispy on the outside, gooey on the center. Alright, I'm gonna put these on the grill now. Okay. I'm not sure if I should be burning this, but it looks okay. Ooh, it looks a bit burnt there. So it's been about a minute or so, or two, and I'm gonna flip the fish. There we go. You can hear things sizzling, so I think that's a good sign. Alright, let's unwrap this. Oh wow. Ooh, it is smoking and it looks absolutely delicious. I even brought some lime, so I'm gonna squeeze that on top. Beautiful. I'm also gonna open this one up, which is sweet potato, even though I'm not sure this will be fully cooked. Actually, this doesn't look too bad at all. It is smoking. Alright, let's dig in. That is really good fish. That is delicious. Let's try the sweet potato and vegetables. That is so good. Fresh food, cooked outside and with a beautiful view. What could be better than this? That was absolutely delicious. As you can see, I finished the whole thing. Yeah, that was definitely needed. And now I've got enough strength to make my way back to the car. I need to pack up and head off because the sun is setting and I don't want to be caught in the dark. Let's get everything packed up. Alright guys, so I had to pack up really quick because a guy from the National Trust, I think, came and actually told me that I couldn't barbecue there. So I had to pack up really quick and I've officially been banned from this area for 72 hours. They forced me to give them the license plate number of the car They said they wouldn't take this matter any further. However, I am banned and they may very well call the police, ask them to make sure that I leave the area. So yeah, obviously I didn't know that you couldn't barbecue there, and luckily they came right when everything was, about to be packed away, so I could quickly leave. But yeah, apparently a guy with a camera called them and snitched on me. So that was very cool of that guy, but there we go. And now I'm on my way back, trying to make my way to the car as quick as possible so I can leave and hopefully not be harassed by these people anymore. Because as I was coming down the little hillside, or the cliffside anyway, there was another guy waiting, making sure that I leave with haste. So, yeah, awesome experience. But I am glad that it happened when it did, and didn't happen when I was cooking. I could actually enjoy a meal before leaving and enjoy the beautiful sunset. So I'm not too mad about it. I'm just trying to get away from here as quick as possible to avoid any more trouble. So yeah, just walking back to the car now. I think these are the same cows that attacked me before. And there's the manor that I saw before. It's got some lights on now. I'm sticking to the main road as I'm walking back, just because it's getting darker and I don't really want to get lost in the forest at night. The birds are chirping. It's quite peaceful out here. I'm just taking a shortcut through the forest to get to the car park quicker. Wish me luck. It is very dark and probably no one around. Alright, we're nearly there. Had to be really careful not to trip over any roots. I'm just waiting to see whether the police is waiting for me. Guess we're about to find out. Alright, so I made it back to the car, and thankfully there was no one waiting there for me. So it seems that we're out of the woods. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure with me. And if you did, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see any more videos like this, hopefully with no more National Trust people kicking me out of places, let me know in the comments as well. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.